What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hidden Gems. This is Travis from Candid at the Movies, and happy Black History Month to each and every one of you that do or do not celebrate it. And today's Hidden Gem is a film that not too many people talk about. Unless you're deep into watching all types of films, nobody really talks about this film, and it is called Basquiat. It came out in 1996, and it is a biographical drama based off of the great artist known as Jean-Michel Basquiat. And it does start in with the time frame of when he is basically a street artist sleeping in a box on the road. You see his rise to prominence, his love affairs, and basically his sad passing at a very young age of 27. Now, I can honestly say this movie is beautifully done. It was made in 1996, and the weird thing is, it's something I didn't learn about until maybe 4 years ago. It feels like it was just in its own time capsule, and honestly just got lost in the way, especially with streaming and with it not being readily available on too many places where you can buy movies or on physical copy. I only just found it on Criterion Collection, and this movie is pretty awesome. It has an amazing cast. You have the great Jeffrey Wright, you have David Bowie, you have Michael Wincott, you have Benicio del Toro, Gary Oldman, and so many more people that are just in the background playing very prominent roles. And it's crazy to believe that you had all of this in one movie and nobody talks about this movie. I can honestly say, for it to be about Mr. Basquiat and me learning about his art in art history classes, and this wasn't that long ago. It was literally, this story started in 1979 and it goes up to his death in the late 80s. And it's so crazy how influential he is to a lot of art now, and basically his name is a legend. A lot of people loved him, a lot of people cared for him, and his work stood the test of time. And it was so recent, and it just feels like nobody really talked about it, especially when I was of a young age. Basquiat was a name I did not hear about until I got to like college level, to where I learned a little bit more about him, but it still wasn't enough. And this film honestly portrayed him very well, and it showed everything that I needed to know and then some. It even put me onto a lot of people that were featured into the film that had big names, but I really didn't know about, in all honesty. And looking up their history actually put me onto new things, and I definitely appreciate this film for what it is. As a fan of Jeffrey Wright, and he's been getting a lot of love in the movie American Fiction, and his love for a lot of other movies he's in, especially the Batman and the 007 series that with Daniel Craig. He gets a lot of love, and this was one of his early performances where he was starting to get a lot of recognition that he greatly deserves. And I feel if you are a fan of art, or if you're a fan of Jeffrey Wright or any of the other people in this movie, you should definitely go out, try to find this to stream. It is available on Amazon Prime for rent and for Vudu for rent. You can purchase it through digital ways. You can also purchase it through Criterion Collection. I highly recommend you checking out this movie, and honestly, I say this is worth purchasing. This is a great film. If you are a little weary of people that deal with art house stuff, or just a person that gets on drugs pretty badly, you may want to steer clear of it, but I definitely recommend this film for anyone that wants to find something new to watch for Black History Month. But hey, comment below, let me know what you thought about this film. Let me know if you're a fan of Basquiat's work. I'd love to hear what people think about it. And hey, we're going to have some more hidden gems for this year on the channel, and we're also going to have strictly some Black history films you should check out for this month. But hey, this is Candid at the Movies. We'll catch y'all later.